Farm equipment on the roads can lead to frustration for drivers. At some point, we've all been behind plows and tractors in Mississippi and Alabama. They do have a right to be there. Our Quentin Smith joins us now. He spoke with a local farmer about the challenges in these situations.
Tommy, modern farming, like most jobs, often requires a daily commute. The only problem is tractors and combines tend to be slower and take up more of the highway than other vehicles. Now, this time of year, accidents are often on the rise, but many of those can be prevented if drivers and farmers take time to share the road. Harvest season is just around the corner, and for many drivers, it means tractors, trailers, and other pieces of farming equipment will be out on the roads more.
Today you have to have about 1,000 to 1,500 acres to make it in agriculture, and so they have to travel quite a distance.
Bo Richardson was in the agricultural business for over 40 years. He knows all about driving tractors on the highways.
Today it's a lot less accidents probably than it was a few years ago, but there's so much more traffic today than it was a few years ago.
That heavy traffic can sometimes cause accidents involving the farming equipment. These are images of a vehicle that collided with a plow in Lafayette County.
You know, it's pretty common in our county. We have a lot of farmers here.
Monroe County Sheriff Cecil Cantrell says he's been called out to many scenes where a piece of farming equipment was involved in an accident.
People are always in a hurry. They're not paying attention. You know, they're running along 55, 60, 70 miles an hour out here on the 4-lane, and they're just not expecting a tractor or whatever, trailer, or whatever they're pulling to be out there on the road. And, you know, you go from 60 to 20 miles an hour, or 30 at the most, and it's just so unexpected.
Even though tractors and trailers drive at a slower pace, Cantrell says they still have the right to be on the roads. Reflectors and multiple flashing lights can be seen on the equipment to make them visible to other drivers.
What they need to do is learn how to share the roadways, because everybody has to go somewhere, and when they're moving these, when they're moving their tractors, their equipment to different fields, they've got to use the roadway.
In fact, I passed a piece of equipment on the way down here, and it had flashers on it going, and there's no excuse to hit that if you're paying attention and you're driving within a reasonable speed.
Now, if a farmer wants an escort, Sheriff Cantrell says his department provides an escort for farmers to get to where they need to be.